Welcome to Trade Show 101, a true beginner's guide to exhibiting. So we all know trade shows can be chaotic and of course expensive, but it's the best way to get in front of your customers, and oftentimes if you get it right, it can transform your entire business. But being prepared is key, and today I'm breaking down what I think are the top 3 most important aspects as you begin to prepare for an upcoming show. I'm Steve Rad, founder of Backdrop.com. We've helped thousands of brands achieve their marketing agendas and exhibition needs. Whether you're a mom and pop shop with a small business or a Fortune 500 company, we'll help you do it on time and on budget. Number 1 is the pre-show checklist, and that just sounds like basic planning, but you'd be surprised at how many companies just wing it when they show up. A proper checklist can ensure you have everything dialed in before you show up. Did you book the booth space? Did you pay your deposit? Have you signed the necessary paperwork and contracts for electrical? Did you design your trade show booth already? Have you booked the travel or the shipping arrangements? There's so many moving parts that require pre-planning, and having a proper checklist will alleviate any of the anxiety that you may have leading up to the show. We have a free checklist in the link below. It's a little crazy. It covers all the bases like extension cords, tape, pens, a few things to ensure that you have the best possible trade show experience. So download and use that as the initial baseline as you start to prepare for your first and upcoming show. The companies that win trade shows are the ones who schedule meetings before the doors even open. Reach out to partners and prospects, existing customers, put your booth number in your email signature, announce it on LinkedIn and social media. Give yourself a runway to win. Don't just depend on walk-in traffic. Expose yourself pre-show and you're already on my radar before I walk in. The second part is the design. This comes in 2 parts. Number 1 is the actual booth hardware, meaning how it's laid out. If you have a standard 10 by 10 configuration, you're locked into what we call an inline. But as you get into the larger 20 footers or islands or peninsulas, you'll have a little bit more freedom to customize the way the booth functions, meaning how do you want people to enter your space? Where do you want them to stand? How do you want them to feel? We'll get into booth feng shui later in a different video with some really cool tips as to how the ebb and flow should work when someone's in your booth. And remember that portability matters more than you think. Traditional displays often have to be crated, shipped, and dragged across the floor by union crews, costing you more money and more time. With a portable display, you get the benefits of a setup that's fast and easy, break down quickly, and you're off to the show and doing things that you need to be doing with your customers. And don't forget that accessories are key. Things like banner stands, table throws, lighting, all those little details help you look polished and stand out. They add a sense of depth to the environment and create an illusion that there's more to be discovered. Secondly, and arguably the most important and most critical aspect of the entire trade show on the exhibition floor, is the actual trade show graphic itself. You have just under 3 seconds to not only capture the attention of someone walking past your booth, but to create an emotional reaction and convey a message compelling enough to get that person to stop and at the very least pique their interest enough to engage and ask questions. If your graphics are cluttered or confusing, people keep walking. If your products or services aren't clearly visible, they keep walking. If what you do and what you're here to offer me as a consumer isn't completely digestible in those 2.86 seconds, you've wasted your time being here today, and I have no idea what you do, and your messaging isn't compelling enough for me to ask questions and care. It's that simple. When it comes to booth graphics, less is more. Keep the messaging clear and your offering simple. One strong line tells the attendees exactly who you are and what you do. Use visuals that reinforce your brand story, and the real estate on that backdrop is very expensive, and every piece of it should be intentional. So don't dilute your marketing message with an array of patterns and stock images. Now, if you don't have your own designer or someone on your team that you trust in exposing your brand, please reach out and speak to one of our in-house designers. We are happy to provide a free consultation and some feedback and help you bring your products and services to life. Our design team is trained in large format trade show graphics, knowing exactly where to draw the eye and the attention of your attendees to focus exactly on what's important and deliver your marketing message in those few critical seconds to capture the lead and ultimately the lifelong customer. And finally, post-show follow-up. And this is where the magic and the ROI really happens. Don't just rely on a fishbowl full of business cards. Use a proper CRM, or at the very least, a detailed notebook to ensure every captured lead is replied to and possible prospect gets some kind of attention. I personally like to send a price list or some kind of sales sheet, some kind of follow-up or a heartbeat immediately after the show. Oftentimes, the same night of the show from my hotel room to get in front of the customer while they're still fresh. A quick "it was lovely to meet you this afternoon" goes a long way and keeps you on the top of my inbox while everyone else is waiting to get back to the office. Download the Backdrop.com app, which includes a free CRM, and it'll help you log and capture every single prospect at every single show. From there, you can export to Excel or your favorite CRM tool to ensure diligent follow-up. The Backdrop app also supports AR activations like mini games and other tools that capture leads during your event, turning your booth into an immersive experiential space with engagement right at the trade show floor. And that's it. Do these things right and your next trade show won't feel like such a burden or a gamble. gamble. It'll feel like a calculated attack on what you've built and increase your return on investment with less stress. Be sure to subscribe for more trade show everything. We'll see you on the next one.